Welcome everyone to the Peanut Gallery. Today this is going to be something a little bit new. So I recently started learning how to play a game called X-Wing Miniatures. X-Wing Miniatures is basically a tabletop game where you use different miniature figures on a board out of space, and they basically battle each other, and it's a turn-based strategy game. It is set in the Star Wars universe, and I've been trying to learn how to play it. My best friend plays it, and he's been teaching me. He's been playing it for a couple years now, and I think it's a very interesting game. I am definitely still a novice, but one of the things I would like to do is kind of record my progress with regards to my squad building. So before you even play a game, one of the things you need to do is build a list or a squad. Now that is what we're going to be dealing with here today, and I haven't built a squad before, so this is completely new to me. I have only played 1 or 2 matches, and they have been with basic setups and lists, and I decided that I'm going to basically show and document my list building skills and see how I go over the next, I don't know, few weeks, months, maybe years. I'm not expecting this to be popular at all. I mean, my channel is nearly not popular at all. So I think this is something new and something I'm excited to basically document. One of the ideas that I was told that I should run with is, in Star Wars, if you're going to build your list, your first list, start with a team of people that you like, because building a list, while important, is not as important as understanding the fundamentals of the game, and you're going to enjoy the game more if you're working with people that you basically have a connection with. For me personally, one of the things in Star Wars that I like the most is actually a character from the Clone Wars series, Ahsoka. For me, her relationship with Anakin and Padme within that series is, for me, one of my favorite parts in the whole of Star Wars canon. And so I'm going to be building my first list using the Galactic Republic, which is the Jedi Republic and that kind of thing from the prequel trilogy and the Clone Wars. So I'm going to go choose my first ship, and then I'm going to walk through my list with you guys when I'm done. I'll see you. Okay, so when building a list, you have 200 points to work with here. As you can see, I have used 49 out of 200 points already, and we're going to move on to why now. So the first ship that I've added a Delta 7 Aethersprite, which is essentially the small ships that the Jedi used in the in battles and that kind of thing. And I've put the pilot as Ahsoka Tano. So what Ahsoka does to my Delta 7 Aethersprite is that it gets her initiative 3. She can roll 2 attack dice and 3 agility dice or evasion dice. She has 3 hull and a shield, and she has 2 force to work with. Her ability at the bottom is, after you fully execute a maneuver, you may choose a friendly ship at range 0 to 1 and spend 1 force, and that ship may perform an action even if it's stressed. I've also then added the Sense onto her, the Sense Force upgrade. What this does is, during the system phase, you can choose 1 ship at range 0 to 1, and you can look at its dial. However, if you're willing to spend a force, you can choose any ship within 0 to 3 range. Now, my second pilot, I've also got in a Delta 7 Aethersprite, but this time I have Anakin Skywalker. He has an initiative of 6, he can roll 2 attack dice, 3 agile dice, and he has 3 hull and a shield and 3 force. His ability is, after you fully execute a maneuver, if there is a ship in your shooting arc at 0 to 1 range or is in your bullseye arc, you may spend a force and remove a stress token. I've also added the Brilliant Evasion upgrade to my force. What Brilliant Evasion does is, while you're on the defense, if you're not in the attacker's bullseye, you may spend a force and change 2 of your focus results to evasion results. So now my third ship is the Naboo Royal N1 Starfighter. Now in this ship I have Padme Amidala as my pilot, and as you can see, this gives her a 4 initiative. She can roll 2 attack dice and 2 agility dice. She has 3 hull and 2 shields. So this is a much tankier ship than the Delta 7 Aether Sprite. The upgrade for the ship with Padme as the pilot is, while an enemy ship is in your attacking arc and defends or performs an attack, that ship can modify only 1 of its focus results. I've also added the snapshot upgrade to Padme's ship, and what this is after an enemy executes a maneuver, you can perform an attack against it as a bonus attack, and you can roll 2 dice for it. However, you cannot modify those dice. Now for my last ship, I've got the BTLB Y-Wing, which is the bomber from the Galactic Republic. As my pilot, I have R2-D2, which is a little bit weird, but it's good in my opinion. But this bomber isn't the best when it comes to doing anything besides just being a big body on the field. So what does R2-D2 give me? Well, he gives me an initiative of 2, an attack dice of 2, an agility dice of only 1, but he also gives me 5 hull and 3 shield. He also allows for, at the start of the engagement phase, if there is an enemy within my attacking arc, I can gain a calculate token. Now I spent my last 2 points to give R2-D2 a Predator upgrade. And what this does is, while I'm performing a primary attack, and if the defender is in my bullseye, I am allowed to re-roll 1 of my attack dice. So there you have it. That is my first squad that I've built. I'm going to be testing it out this weekend against my best friend, and let's see how we go. I was given the advice to not use as many upgrades because I'm not very familiar with them yet, so I gave each one 1, and I'm rather having 4 different fighters. If I was probably a little bit more experienced with squad building, I'd probably have gotten rid of R2-D2 and added more upgrades to my other 3 ships. But for now, this is how I'm keeping it. I'm going to see how I do, and I hope I do well. I feel like I've got a good strategic mind when it comes to this game, but it's also got a bit of luck, so let's see how I go. Anyway guys, do you know this game X-Wing? If you do, I would love some tips. If you don't, are you interested in playing? You can play on Tabletop Simulator on Steam if you are interested. But if you have any advice for me, please let me know. I would greatly appreciate it. Hit a like on the video if you want to see more, and hit the subscribe button if you're enjoying this channel. Otherwise, I'll see you guys around.